A single father, Victor, carries the weight of the world, still haunted by the tragic loss of his wife years ago. His anchor is his bright, artistic 13-year-old daughter, Angela. She's his everything. Life is a careful balance of work, grief, and protecting Angela. One ordinary afternoon, Angela asks to study with her new friend, Katherine, a girl from a deeply religious family. Victor, wanting her to have normal friendships, reluctantly agrees. He drops them at the library, unaware this simple act is the first domino falling towards an unimaginable nightmare. The girls never return from the library. Panic erupts. Victor and Katherine's frantic parents discover their daughters weren't studying. They venture deep into the woods near a forbidden creek drawn by whispers of local legends. 3 agonizing days blur into a terrifying void of search parties, police scanners, and crushing despair. Victor's world shrinks to a single desperate prayer that find her alive. Then a miracle or perhaps a curse happens. The girls stumble out of the dense forest, miles from where they vanished, dazed and disoriented but physically unharmed. Relief floods Victor, a temporary island in a sea of dread. But the relief is fleeting, poisoned by an unsettling wrongness. Angela and Katherine are profoundly changed. Gone is Angela's vibrant spirit, replaced by a chilling detachment. Strange physical symptoms emerge, unexplained scars appearing on their skin, sudden violent spasms, and voices that seem to emanate from places other than their mouths. Their eyes hold a disturbing vacancy one moment, a terrifying ancient malice the next. Victor, a man of science and reason, grapples with disbelief. Doctors find no medical cause or the diagnosis. Yet Victor feels the icy touch of something far more sinister, something that defies his rational understanding. The horror intensifies rapidly within the supposed safety of home. Angela exhibits terrifying strength, hurling objects with impossible force. Her voice distorts into guttural growls and blasphemous pronouncements that chill the blood. Katherine, miles away, mirrors these horrific changes perfectly, as if controlled by the same unseen puppeteer. Furniture levitates. Rooms plummet to freezing temperatures. Unholy symbols appear scratched onto walls. Victor witnesses his sweet daughter contort into impossible positions, her body a battleground for a force radiating pure, unnatural hatred. This is no trauma, this is an invasion. Driven beyond reason, Victor reaches out to Katherine's devout parents. Their worlds collide. His skepticism meets their unwavering faith. Desperation forces an uneasy alliance. They share fragmented, horrifying accounts from the girls, whispers of an entity, ancient and cruel, demanding submission. The entity speaks through them simultaneously, its voice a chorus of suffering echoing in 2 locations. Victor's rational world crumbles completely. He realizes the terrifying truth whispered in nightmares. His daughter and Katherine are not merely ill, they are possessed. The search for help becomes frantic. Modern medicine offers no answers, only sedation that barely holds back the tide of darkness. Victor, stripped of his scientific armor, is forced to confront the terrifying reality of the supernatural. He seeks guidance from unexpected places, a former priest haunted by his own failures, elders in Katherine's community who speak of ancient rites, and fragmented texts hinting at a darkness older than time. The path points towards one terrifying conclusion, that a ritual of exorcism, a desperate battle fought not with medicine, but with faith and ancient words against an unspeakable evil. Preparations are shrouded in dread and urgency. The possessed girls are brought together, their combined presence amplifying the oppressive, demonic energy. The air crackles with unseen menace. Victor and Katherine's parents, alongside the conflicted former priest and steadfast community members, form a fragile circle of hope. They gather sacred objects, recite prayers learned through trembling lips, embrace themselves. The entity within the girls senses the challenge. It unleashes a torrent of psychological torment, dredging up painful secrets, exploiting fears, and mocking their faith with vile, impossible knowledge. The room itself feels alive with malice. The confrontation begins. It is not a quiet prayer session, but a brutal, physical, and spiritual war. The girls become avatars of the entity, their bodies twisting violently, their faces contorting into masks of pure rage and unholy glee. They speak in tongues, ancient and foul. They levitate, defy gravity, and unleash guttural roars that shake the foundations of the house. The participants are physically assaulted by unseen forces thrown against walls, choked by invisible hands, The entity reveals its cunning strategy. It doesn't just possess, it divides. It pits Victor against Katherine's parents, exploiting their different beliefs and fears. It targets the former priest's deepest regrets. Each attempt to expel the darkness is met with escalating fury and terrifying displays of power. The cost of resistance becomes horrifyingly clear with every passing, agonizing minute. Victor faces his ultimate crucible. The entity uses Angela's form to deliver a devastating blow, forcing him to confront his most profound, buried pain, the ghost of his lost wife. It offers twisted visions, promises, and unbearable torment designed to break his spirit and make him surrender his daughter to the darkness. His love for Angela is weaponized against him. In the suffocating aftermath of the peak confrontation, a fragile, terrifying silence descends. The storm of violence subsides, leaving behind a scene of wreckage, physical and emotional. Victor cradles Angela, her body limp, her breathing shallow. Katherine lies nearby. The cost of the night is etched on every face in the room. The immediate crisis passes, but its shadow is long and cold. Victor watches Angela with a vigilance born of unspeakable terror. Every flicker in her eyes, every moment of quiet is scrutinized. The experience has irrevocably shattered his worldview. He grapples with the terrifying knowledge that the world holds ancient, malevolent forces beyond comprehension. Life attempts a hesitant return to normalcy. Angela and Katherine struggle to reintegrate, haunted by fragmented, horrifying memories of their ordeal and the entity that violated them. The unholy storm serves as a potent, terrifying reminder. It suggests that the greatest horrors aren't always found in shadows, but in the violation of the purest bonds that between a parent and child. Victor's journey is a descent into a darkness he never believed in, only to fight his way back using the one thing the entity cannot truly comprehend or corrupt: the unbreakable, desperate love of a father for his daughter.